Hey guys, what is going on, and welcome to another Fortnite Winterfest 2023 video here on the channel. Now today, it is Boxing Day for those of you Brits. For those of you around the world that don't know what Boxing Day it is, it's December 26th, the day after Christmas Day. Hope you all had a very, very Merry Christmas, and I hope you're all looking forward to a Happy New Year. As you can see on screen, yesterday for Christmas we got the Winterfest Bush Ranger skin, so make sure to go and unwrap your presents. And just a reminder for those that like the Lego things, to make sure and claim your True Explorers quest pack in the shop. It is completely free of charge. Plus, we've also just seen our first look at January 2024's Fortnite crew pack, which will be releasing Silas. But that is not the purpose of today's video. The purpose of today's video comes in two forms, that is, the Week 4 quests and Part 4 of the Winterfest quests. We've got some more. So, our Week 4 quests, some of them are simple, some of them are long, and some of them are actually a little bit challenging. They are, visit 5 different train stations. There are 6 on the map. They will be marked for you when you look at the quest. But there is one at Reckless Railways, one to the southeast of Lavish Lair, one to the southwest of Classy Courts, one to the southeast of Ritzy Riviera, one just north of Snooty Steps, and one just south of Fencing Fields. Those are the 6 train stations, and you must visit 5 of them. Eliminate 3 enemy players whilst you are airborne. That is actually quite a challenge. Easiest way to do it? Team Rumble and just do it whilst you're jumping. Probably the best way to do that quest. Deal 500 damage to enemy players while standing on buildings. That's not too bad. Destroy 100 structures and objects. Not too bad. Collect weapons dropped from opponents in 5 different named locations. Well, you've got a grand total of 11 locations on the map, so you've got to basically collect a weapon drop from an opponent in pretty much half of the places on the map. And then that final one for the 30,000 XP is actually quite a tough one this week. Land on the train and eliminate an enemy player before you disembark. That's quite a tough one. Might be easier if you play that one in an unranked, would be my recommendation, or maybe even, again, going into Team Rumble. Winterfest, we have 3 new quests today. Don't be fooled, I have 5 here, but 2 of them are from previous bits, which is why I've got progress on some of them. Consume 3 snowy floppers or hide in sneaky snowmandos. That's not too hard. Emote on a dance floor. Now there are 2 dance floors on the map. One of them is at the little woodcutting place to the east of Classy Courts, and one of them is in Ruined Reels. And we have another stage, 4 stage of quest, which is to damage opponents whilst in a snowy region, and the damage thresholds for those 4 stages are 250, 750, 1500 and 2500. So 2500 damage to opponents in a snowy region. Let it be known as well, you only have a week left on Winterfest. But if you complete all of these quests, I do believe that takes you up to 17 out of 19 on your Winterfest quests, so you don't have many more. We do have some more coming soon, which obviously I'll cover here on the channel, and I think one of them will require you to log in on New Year's to witness the New Year's ball drop. But remember, that happens every hour on the hour. You don't need to be here in-game when it turns 2024 for you. You just need to be here when it turns 2024 for any country in the world. So keep that in mind. So without further ado, we're going to go into the game. I'm going to show you guys how to do this dance floor quest. And we're going to try and tag up some of the other quests whilst we're at it. Like I say, some of them very easy, some of them not so easy. So, without further ado, let's get straight into this game. We're going to, like I say, land East Classic Courts, go and get the dance floor done, and then see what else we can get sorted. Right, I've got to say as well, I'm going to miss the Christmas Battle Bus when it leaves soon, because it is a really cool battle bus. I've also got to say, as weird as it is, I do kind of miss the Chapter 4 map. The Chapter 5 map is amazing, don't get me wrong. But I miss the aspects of the Chapter 4 map. I miss the Chapter 4 battle bus, that's for certain. And I miss a lot of aspects of the Chapter 2 and 3 maps as well. But we'll see how things change as time goes on. Right. Here we are, coming down. You can see little laser spotlights being shone out the top. When you enter the building, you'll see your dance floor. Which, apparently, players are not going to let you complete the quest for. Love that. You know what that means? Let's fire it up, let's do it again. Round and round in a circle. So folks, by accident I've not landed in the right place, but you know what? We can use this to our advantage. So let's go for the train stations first. We've got to visit 5 different ones. And what better place to start than the main one, Reckless Railways. Come here, collect your loot, and then if you travel over to one of the dance floors, that might make the quest a little easier. I was expecting the place up in the northeast to be the easier dance floor as well, because like, especially in ranked, you'd expect everyone to go. Anyone who wants to do that quest. Well, I don't know about you, I don't really see anyone go up in those little areas up in the corners of the map. But what I do see is people go to the main places in the middle of the map. But either way, let's grab some loot and get out of here. I'm not being a threat to you. Why won't people let us live at this time of the year when you're trying to do quests? Probably because I'm doing ranked. We'll be back again. Alright, coming into land, round 3, 3rd time lucky folks. This time, learnt my lesson. Landing on the roof this time. Then we come down, and we dance. The quest only seems to count if you do it in the middle of the floor. That's why it didn't count the first time round. That's good to know. Very good to know. So hopefully that helps you guys when you come to do this quest. Make sure you do it in the middle of the dance floor, not on the edge. Alright, what else do we need to do? We need to go and visit some more train stations. We also need, for Winterfest, to deal damage to players in these snowy regions, and we need to either consume snowy floppers or hide in sneaky snowmandos. Sneaky snowmando is probably the easiest one to do out of those two, but we'll see. Because realistically, if you can find a fishing rod and a fishing area, your snowy floppers shouldn't be that hard. What I'm also curious about is when Epic are actually going to release augments. I want augments to come back. But I think they've got to release soon. So I'm pretty sure there's a quest coming up that requires you to use augments. So hopefully Epic brings back augments soon. And hopefully we can use them to our advantage. It seems the snowy floppers are hard to catch. incredibly hard to catch. Let's see how many we get from all the fishing spots here. Well, there's our first one. And now that we've got one, we're going to get all of them, aren't we? Because there's a second. And if we go over the bridge... To be honest, you might be able to do all three of them here. There's definitely enough fishing spots. So just like that, folks. Your snowy floppers, that's going to be your best place to do them, is find fishing spots and fish. Just like that, we managed to get 3 in the space of about a minute of fishing. Fish them up, and then take them wherever you want. Take them wherever you want to go. For me, I'm going to go over to classy ports. I'm going to head from here into the train station, I think. Especially with the train coming soon. See, the thing is certain places have launch pads, such as Winterberg. Winterberg has that launch pad. So in theory, if you landed on the train via that launch pad, you've technically done that quest. So in theory, could we do that, do you reckon? Could we use a launch pad to land on the train mid-game for that quest? I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. It doesn't say land on the train from the battle bus. But also, going via the train is a very easy way to get your 5 train stations visited, I must say. Very easy way. Because the train station will just take you, the train will take you around all the train stations, which gets that quest done nice and easy for you. The only other ones that I haven't really shown you guys in the video is dealing damage and eliminating. But they're self-explanatory. You guys know how to kill people. If you're playing Fortnite, you know how to kill someone. So, all in all, nice and simple, really. And just like that, the game has brought us into a 3rd train station. We're gonna disembark the train now, because that train's gonna head round towards the storm now. The other train stations are mostly in the storm, so I'm probably not gonna be able to do all 5 in this game. And to be honest, you guys probably won't either. I mean, 3 or 4 in a game is likely. You could potentially do all 5 if you land on the train from the start, but it sounds like a lot of people are going to be doing that at the moment because of the other quests where you have to land on it and kill someone before you disembark. Tough quest, really tough quest. Not impossible though. So let it be known, it is possible to do that, just doing it might not be the easiest thing that I'm tasked with. And like I say, visiting all 5 train stations in one map, very much possible, it's not exactly the easiest. But I mean, as you've seen, I've just driven all the way down here. All I have to do is cross this water, head slightly inland on a little island here, towards Ritzy Riviera, and we can probably tag the Ritzy Riviera train station in this match. The 5th and final station, either at Snooty Steps or South Fencing Fields, probably won't happen in this match. I'll be the first to confess that, but 4 in 1 match is definitely possible. And like I say, all 5 is possible depending on how you play your cards. I'm not landing on the train from the start of the match though. So just like that, we've tagged our 4th station. The train has just taken us away from there, back down the way we came. Nice and simple. Gets that done. Train can now continue on into the storm, not to be seen again until it comes back round by a hazy hillside, by which time the game will probably be mostly over and done with. So, what other quests can we try and get done in this game? Well, we can still, from this week's quests, destroy more structures and objects, obviously. Try and deal damage to those people, kill some people. Collecting weapons in different name locations isn't too hard, but it's got to be specifically weapons that players have dropped, which is an interesting thing on that. All in all, your quests aren't, just like always, they're not impossible and they're not incredibly difficult, but compared to previous seasons, the Chapter 5 quests do seem to have a little bit of a challenge or length to them, which might make it seem like it's harder to level up, especially when they give less XP. But don't forget, you've got other game modes like Rocket Racing, Fortnite Festival and Lego Fortnite. You've also got Creative that gives XP, you've got Save the World that gives XP. There's so many sources of XP now that anyone who thinks it's hard to level up, especially in this season, you are wrong. It isn't hard to level up at all. If anything, it's really easy. As proven by the fact I'm already level 120, like, by all means, I normally level up quite quickly, but 120, that's pretty quick even for me. So, right, we have some people over here. Let's get involved. We don't want to live this game as a coward after all, do we? Except it seems they've got that aim. Oh, no, I take it back. They've got a mythic, of course they've got good aim. So, all in all, quests, challenging, possibly long, but definitely achievable. Bear in mind you have a week left of Winterfest 2023. So this time next week, yes, we will be looking at the week 5 quests already, but Winterfest will be concluded. So, for those of you that want that Winterfest pickaxe this year, which is the Snow Globe Smasher, if you want that pickaxe, you have 1 week, or by the time this video goes up, about 6.5 days. You have until 2 PM GMT on next Tuesday, which is the 2nd of January 2024. But with that all in mind, guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope you find it informative, enjoyable and fun to watch as always, and I'll see you all in the next one.